Okay, so now you've been keeping time to a metronome, playing what we call quarter beats for a little while. You're getting the hang of the metronome being there and the metronome being part of your practice, I suppose, is the most important thing, which is what you should be doing more and more if you're looking to improve your rhythm, which obviously you are. Silly question, Drew. So we're going to be looking today at how to start making that rhythm a little more creative rather than just strumming the same beats the whole time. And we're also going to be learning about how to read beats and rhythm, which is very, very important as we move forward, so that if we ever got stuck with a rhythm, we could read it. Obviously, I will be showing you how to work rhythms out by ear as well. That's a later lesson in the course. But it's good to have this core little foundation of reading beats. So we're going to start with that right now. Now, I did describe in the earlier video about what a time signature is. So a time signature is quite simply a block of notes or beats. And for what we're going to be doing to start with, we're just going to be concentrating on something called 4/4, which means that there is 4 quarter beats, which we'll talk about what that means in a minute, in a bar. And a bar usually has 2 lines either side of it, and it's what musicians use to know how many chords they're playing. Keeping them essentially together as a unit, they can read their bars of music. So it's like a roadmap for us as we move forwards. Okay, so that's what a time signature is. We could also have 3/4, 6/8, but we'll go into those another day. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put our metronome to 70 BPM and we're going to start dividing the bar up. Okay, so let's press play on our metronome. So at the moment, the metronome is playing what we call quarter beats because the beat is divided into 4. So we've got 4 notes, each one is a quarter. Okay, so these are quarters. Now what we're going to do is we're going to play a whole to start with, and the symbol for a whole is on the screen now. So that's what the symbol looks like in the music, and let's get used to playing wholes. So let's do it like this. I'm going to take an E chord, which is what I'll be using for all the exercises in this course. And we're going to start on the next one. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what's happening is the strings are ringing, which means the beat is being held throughout all of those beats. And notice I'm counting 2, and I'm doing a louder 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And to keep my time, you can do a few things. Some people like to tap their foot, which I'll be showing you a separate lesson for soon. Some people nod their heads, okay? And some people, what I suggest you do if you're new to this, is you do misses with your hand. So you go like this. Miss, miss, miss. Strum, miss, miss, miss. Strum, miss, miss, miss. So they are whole beats, taking up all of the bar. Let's have a look at half beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that is our half beats, and the symbol is on the screen now to show you what those look like. And now we're going to go back to our quarter beats. Hopefully it's making sense now why they're called quarters, because there's 4 quarters in a bar, and that makes up one whole bar. So let's do our quarter beats again. So they're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what I'd like you to try and do is do 1 bar of a whole, 1 bar of halves, and 1 bar of quarters. I'll show you. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. There's a whole. 1, 2, 3. Halves. Quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to wholes. Always listening to the metronome. Okay, so I'm going to press pause on the metronome. So there you have it. The beat is divided. We've got our wholes, where it's just one huge long note, not the beat, sorry, the bar is divided. You've got wholes where it's one long note, you've got halves where it's 2 hits, and you've got quarters where there's 4 hits. And we're going to keep doing this subdivision of the bar as we move on through the course. But for now, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go to the next video, which has examples of how to play these notes in action. There's also a worksheet there that you can follow, and you can also follow the video as well to play along and just get used to playing quarter notes, half beats and whole beats along with a metronome at 70 BPM. Have fun.